the Inares Center in Antipolo City. And we are underway as Michael Qualls and Raymond Almazan will start off our Sunday afternoon of basketball here in the PBA Governors Cup. As we go to the first quarter, hatid sa inyo ng New Cobra Vitamin C, lakas at proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink. Itong Northport Batang Pierre Coachard coming off a loss against the Alaska Aces. Their first game without Robert Bolick, and the point guard play is something na kailangan natin pagtuunan ng pansin.
That's correct. You know, right now, Nico Elorde, yung point guard nila, they are missing Sol Mercado, but Sol Mercado right now is dressed up to play. Let's see if he can check in later, no? And importante, although Christensen Hardinger, their import, playing very well, kailangan talaga ng suporta galing sa iba.
High-low play as Durham and Almazan, pero hindi yan umubra. Tumatakbo ang Batang Pierre with Sean Anthony. Recently also back in harness after missing a bunch of games. Goes to the talented Michael Qualls, who gets the first 2 points of this game.
You know, I like to see Michael Qualls. You know, he's very active. Yung activity level niya on a high lagi, no? And it's like him and Christensen Hardinger, they're always moving, either with the basketball or without the basketball. Look at this weak side cut coming from him. Kaya naman, he got side to side with his defender at easy layup para dito kay Qualls.
Qualls is coming off a brilliant performance, scored 35 points and finished with 15 rebounds, 3 steals, and 4 blocks. Yung masakit lang sa kanilang huling laro. Dalawang manalaro lamang yun ng double figures. Si siya tsaka si Stan Hardinger.
At saka pag tignan mo yung numbers sila, si Stan Hardinger, 37 points. Si Qualls, 35 points. So, ang scoring lang nila doon is 99 points total. So, I mean, 72 points between these two players, and the rest of the team only scored 27 points. So, yun ang I think kailangan ma-address dito na Northport, how they can get others involved.
And on the other end, it's Chris Newsom who's at the free throw line. Coming off a solid game as usual, 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists together with 3 steals para kay Newsom as he continues to man the backcourt together with Baser Amer.
You know, itong Meralco, you know, they're doing this on the defensive end. Later on, we'll give you more numbers to prove that. Pero yung activity level nila defensively, really giving other teams a hard time. Makikita mo dito, medyo may zone press sila, sitting down into a zone after that free throw. So, something different, and that forces that turnover para dito sa Northport.
Itong zone working because wala si Bolick?
Yes, but at the same time, you know, yung element of surprise. Coming off a free throw, mas organized kasi yung mag-zone press ka coming off a free throw because you have players in the spots. And hindi lang in-expect yun ng Northport, but next time down, you'll be more organized with their offense.
The rookie Bong Quinto getting stuck on Qualls. Here's Baser, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Almazan unable to finish. And again, with Amer back on the floor, all attention now on Amer because always a threat to shoot at every position. Naging recipient etong si Almazan.
Kaya nga nagkakaroon din ng magandang numbers itong si Raymond Almazan. He's one of the best players pagdating sa off-the-ball movement.
Durham able to out-jump Nico Elorde. Meralco is on the run. Nawala kay Marimbola. That is going to be a turnover early on here in this ball game. 9:53 remaining in the first period. We take a look at this big boy basketball by Amer, finding Raymond Almazan for the shot in the paint. Yan po ang ating Be The Move, brought to you by Davis MCS Semi-Gloss. Matipid, colorful semi-gloss. Stan Hardinger always so active, always looking for someone to pass the rock to. However, a foul is going to be whistled on a teammate. It's going to go on Elorde.
That's right. You know, I think si Christian Stan Hardinger, yung strength talaga ng game niya is really setting screens for his guards. Even before he entered into the PBA, yun na talaga yung naging role niya. But since iba nga yung role niya dito sa Northport as compared to his previous team, to San Miguel Beermen, sometimes he would really post him up. And I don't think he's as comfortable as setting screens and then rolling to the basket.
Durham. Tumama sa ilalim ng board, but that's going to be a foul on Northport. Going back to your point, Coach Chard, no, about Stan Hardinger. I mean, a lot of people will say dapat yung point guard yung nagtitipon na mamasa, but can you run an offense through a big man as well?
Oh yes. Well, of course, San Miguel does that a lot and very effective because nobody can guard Junmar one-on-one. But against the other big guys in the league, you know, yung may mga matchups na pwede sabihin mo, one-on-one na lang kayo, no? But, you know, skill sets rin, there are certain big guys na very comfortable sila because doon sila malilibre. Once they set that screen for their guards and their defender helps on the guards, pag roll nila, doon naman sila nagkakakuha ng opening. That's why, doon naman sila ganado. Try to get their teammates open first to create opportunities for themselves as well.
Nakapress na naman etong Meralco. And they drop back into that 2-3 zone. Stan Hardinger. Oh, so shifty. So kontra-tempo talaga yung galawan.
Kasi siya is more of facing the basket type of attack, the player. Hindi yung back to the basket. Kaya makita mo yung difference sa productivity niya in those between those two previous plays.
Oh, it's gonna be another foul. Could be on Elorde. Yun na nga ang hatol ng ating mga referee, and that is gonna allow us to welcome back Sol Mercado into the lineup for Northport. Check out that gorgeous spin move there by Stan Hardinger. Mercado's missed a bunch of time this conference.
Yes.
Yun na nga, because of the absence of Robert Bolick, Hop and Tahas skying for that board, kinakailangan si Mercado back in the lineup. Walls dancing with Ginto. Wow. Strong inside, pero hindi niya makuha ang offensive rebound.
Pero makikita mo talaga rin, no? Yung athleticism, I mean, and yung quick second jump. And very active to si Qualls with his long arms.
Completely different player no, nung kumpara sa kanilang dating import na si Michael Adams. Newsom, no. Here's Taha Fulero's team. Over to Mercado. Mercado! Oy! Huli ka, boy! Sabi ni Alan Durham.
Yeah, that's why they're one of the top defensive teams. Itong Meralco, they do not allow a lot of fast break points. You can see here, secondary line of defense from the weak side. Rim protector, itong si Alan Durham.
That's not the best way to welcome Mercado back to active duty.
Pero you know, yung pagpasok dito ni Sol Mercado really gives a lot of versatility para dito sa Northport. Especially on the defensive assignments. I remember series namin, championship series namin before, it was still with Ginebra and we were playing Meralco. We would actually assign him to guard Alan Durham in certain games. And he did a pretty good job in playing the angles of the pass, especially in the post area.
Balls letting it fly. Hit the backboard, here come the balls. Amer getting a switch. It's Stan Hardinger on him. They are trying to isolate Durham against Sean Anthony on an island. 9 seconds. AD, no. Almazan, yes.
And again, you know, Almazan just feeds off the attention na nakukuha ng other teammates niya on the floor. Ano maganda sa kanya, he just puts himself in a good position either to get rebounds or to score. You know, that's the strength of his game. Si Almazan is not the type of player na papapostehin mo, bigay mo sa kanya yung bola and he will try to create for his teammates. No. Yung teammates niya mag-create para sa kanya. Earlier on, passes ni Amer sa kanya underneath and ngayon naman, offensive rebound of that post up by Durham.
It's such a different dimension to what's already a very talented Meralco team. No? Yung dati kasi you'd have guys like Kembono, Paundo, Pugnatan who try to fill the 5 position or at least help out AD, pero ibang-iba na ngayon.
On the floor. Hindi naman sila dominant big. Right now, they have AD who's a dominant big guy. At least good shot para dito kay Sean Anthony. So before, walang big man si Coach Norman. Ngayon, dalawa na kagad. Sabay dito. Kaya naman ang ganda pinapakita dito ng Meralco.
Maganda rin ang stroke ni Anthony to start this ball game. Tough lob by Newsom. And that is going to be a turnover, and Northport playing with a lot of energy to start this ball game. Very frisky against this tough Meralco squad.
That's right. Ito naman, papasok naman si Faundo para naman dito sa Meralco. Also a good complementary player para dito kay Durham because he can space the floor. Kung si Almazan, he can cut from the weak side to get layups. Ito si Faundo, he can stay in the perimeter because he has a good perimeter shot.
Siya ang tatao kay Stan Hardinger sa poste. CS. Anthony for 3. Back-to-back for Super Sean from downtown. At sabi ni Coach Norman, mukhang may kailangan ayusin sa ating depensa. Humingi siya ng timeout with 6:44 to go in the first. And take a look at Stan Hardinger creating for Sean Anthony as he knocks down his second triple here in the first quarter.
From the United Center here in Antipolo, nagbabalik po ang inyong PBA. Kwento sa akin ni Raymond Almazan, prior to that game versus the Colombian Jeep, si Coach Norman Black daw, china-challenge si Alan Durham to post a double-double numbers. And this conversation, ang nag-uusap again, was Alan Durham and Coach Norman Black. Pero narinig daw ni Raymond. So parang feel na feel daw niya yung pagkaka-challenge ni Coach Norman Black kay Alan Durham to the point na parang feeling niya siya rin yung hinahamon. And all throughout the game, yun daw yung tumatak sa isip niya. Sabi niya, bawal kang tamadin, Raymond. And whoever controls the rebound will be controlling the game. And that's what led him, motivated him to get that many rebounds. Again, 24 rebounds, a career high for Raymond Almazan. Chuck.
Maraming salamat, Riza Diaz, the third member of our squad, and Almazan against the smaller front court of Colombian na Miesta.
Well, going back to that report, nakikinig nga lang si Raymond Almazan. Talagang hindi siya sumali sa conversation. Bakit? Kasi Inglesan sila. Ayun yung sumali na doon. Nakinig na lang siya.
Pero marunong si Raymond sa English time, di ba?
Medyo.
Work in progress.
Kaya sabi niya, wais to. Hindi na siya makasama sa usapan. Makikinig na lang siya.
Put to heart naman kasi grabe, parang halftime pa lang. Nag-ano na siya, double digit na sa rebounding.
Yun naman talaga yung strength itong si Raymond Almazan. Naging player ko rin yan sa D-League before. He was still with Letran, and then the D-League team, we recruited him. And doon siya gumaling eh.
Sa D-League. It's not an accident. Pero free throws, ni Durham, split siya. And AD, and again, another rock-solid conference, averaging over 30 points.
You know, for Northport, maganda dito. They're getting contributions early on the offensive side from other players like Sean Anthony. So they're not relying too much on this guy right here and their import. Pero syempre, they still want consistent numbers from them as ito. Try to si Qualls.
You know, one thing I've noticed with Stan Hardinger, Coach Chart, when he's posting up, he's always looking around.
Oh, yeah.
Diba? To see what's the best play, kung paano gumagalaw.
Yes. Actually, he's a pass-first center. You know, and some inside information, some of his teammates are telling me, every time in practice, nasabi lang niya, take your shot, I'll get the rebound for you, I'll screen for you. And tumira lang kayo ng tumira. Basta, I'll set good screens for you, I'll get the rebounds for you. And you know, pagka-gwadya ka, I mean, that's music to your ears if you hear your big man saying that.
Parang napaka-hashtag bless mo naman pag sinabi ng big man, no? Hindi niya kailangan tumira.
Yeah. Hindi ko kailangan, ano lang kailangan manalo. Because, you know, they have a lot of talented guards in their lineup as well.
Durham and Anthony, watch that matchup. They're getting kind of entangled in the low block. Paundo. Matik yan para kay Brian, pero hindi umubra. Second serving, that's good.
Brian Paundo.
Well, Brian Paundo also having a breakout conference dito para sa Meralco. Everybody in Meralco actually is really playing well. You know, guys like Quinto, who's been given the starting spot dito ni Coach Norman Black.
Look at a pass from Stan Hardinger. Durham challenging Taha, that will not drop. Newsome directing traffic for Meralco, 5 and 17 remaining. A tight one here in the United Center. Long two, specialty of the house, but no go once again for Paundo. Cross. Taha, stepping. No.
In and out, no?
Quinto sent balls flying. That's a rush screen. Paundo, another miss. Battling hard. When the offense is running through Brian Paundo, baka may kailangan din i-tweak dito sa ginagawa ng Meralco.
Well, kasi nagdo-double team itong si Stan Hardinger, yung bantay ni Paundo. That's why si Paundo ngayon na na-open. And that's why he's cutting to the basket, trying to get that layup. They're letting itong Northport. They want Paundo to beat them rather than have Durham really dominate on the post.
Di ba siya nahihirapan makakita? Kasi parang
Yan na
buhok
nga
niya.
At saka hirap depensa niya, magwagay-way lang yan ang buhok ng ganyan. Nasa likod ka. Samahan yung mukha mo.
Para ni-screen ng buhok niya yung ano
nga
eh. Kanya-kanyang advantage ba?
Oh, iba ba sa talaga nakatali yung mga buhok pag mahaba eh, no? Siya parang sinadya niyan eh, parang ibang look.
Pumasok si Ancho Karam and Elaine Maliksi. Veteran scorer. Anthony, kanina pa rin libre ha, pero hindi umubra yan. Ferrer is on the floor also for the bottom pair. CS, no. Scoring a slowdown here in the first as both teams have been locking down on defense. Four minutes remaining in the first period as Anjo Karam and Durham trying to run a two-man game. Maliksi, 6 seconds. Saan pupunta ang opensa ng Meralco? Elaine has to jack up this jumper, and that's why you want a guy like Elaine Maliksi on your lineup.
That's right. And if you're Kevin Ferrer and you're a shooter, you're guarding a shooter, alam mo na dapat time winding down, dapat nandun ka na nakadikit sa kanya.
Silipin natin one last time. Binigyan ng espasyo nga ni Ferrer. And Maliksi happily obliging as he knocks down that shot as we head into this timeout called by Northport.
And as we mentioned earlier, from the 99 points of Northport in that game, 72 points of that 99 galing lamang sa dalawang player, kay Christian Sarnhardiger at sa kanilang import.
So oh, there's a lob. Oh, Qualls tried to smash that. Tried to put Quinto on a poster. However, that will not fall. Free throws yan para kay Qualls.
Kung medyo maaga-aga lang yung bato doon, pasok yan. Dadali lang ng konti yung release ng pass. Pero good design play coming from Northport, coming off the timeout.
Qualls in his third game at the free throw line. Pero habang nagpe-free throw si Qualls, sama-sama natin panoorin at suportahan ang ating mga atletang Pinoy sa paparating Southeast Asian Games from November 30 until December 11. Kasama ang inyong official broadcasters, ang 5 at Signal. Sama-sama sa laban, sama-sama sa SEA Games presented by Smart.
7 points in the game para dito kay Qualls.
Si Durham ang medyo tahimik dito sa first quarter. The defense, you can tell how much of the game plan was really done to slow down Alan Durham. Pero si Maliksi yung nakakahanap ng mga butas sa depensa.
Ang bilis na nag-adjust dito sa sistema ni Coach Norman back dito sa Meralco. No? It's not only shooting from the outside. Ang maganda dito, gumaganda rin yung rebounding numbers ni Elaine. So it's not just a one-dimensional player. Penalty na pala dito ang Meralco. Si Qualls will troop to the line once again.
Inubos ni Qualls yung mga free throws ni Quinto as he goes back to the free throw line. And standing by with the report here is Ms. Riza Diaz.
Chuck, you know, with this, in this trip, with Michael Qualls is his girlfriend. Itong si Rovana Campbell. You'll see her there, sitting behind the Northport bench. Not only she's here supporting, of course, Michael, she also gives a lot of feedback. Kasi siya rin pala is a professional basketball player who's played overseas. She's played in Switzerland, Greece, Australia, Italy, and in Israel also, where they actually met. And actually, they trained together. And at some point, minsan guys, sinasabi niya na meron siyang mga skills na mas magaling pa siya kay Michael. So they actually, you know, on that note of making each other better, they try to improve each other. And of course, every after game, binibigyan nga niya ng pointer si Michael. In this game, ang sabi niya kay Michael, do your thing, just enjoy the game. Because the last game, nakita nga daw niya, he's trying a little too much. And sometimes when you try a little too much, then lalong hindi nag-work. Chuck.
Thank you, Riza. Grabe, parang love and basketball naging totoo.
Oo, talagang biro, pag uwi mo, basketball pa rin pinag-uusapan nyo, no? Pero maganda nga, makikita mo, matangkad yung girlfriend, nakikita ko minsan sa hallway ng mga venues. So, matangkad, talagang mukhang mas magaling pa sa atin dalawa mag-basketball.
Well, sa akin sigurado, coach. Pero grabe, pati sa trash, yung trash talk na uwi na rin sa bahay.
Yes, oo.
Durham sizing up Anthony again, instant double team. Elaine lets it fly. Missing 2 straight, etong si Maliksi. Durham. AD goes to work, goes to the paint for 2.
Talagang grabe yung strength nito si Alan Durham. Yung big difference, I think, dumating dito si Durham this conference, condition siya eh. The last time that he was here, I don't think he was in great shape. That's why it took him some great games to get into good shape. Pero dito ngayon, condition na siya pagdating pa lang niya sa first game niya sa Meralco.
San Hardinger, no. Oh, ginamit pa nila yung FIBA Champions Cup last year eh. No? Pampakondisyon din kay Durham yan eh. But eventually, they did make it to the semifinals after a slow start. Siyempre, this is a team that came off back-to-back trips to the finals. Eh. Miss yan para kay Nusa. Quals, napunta kay 80. Unselfish pass. And that's the thing about Durham. No? At this point in his stint with Meralco, alam na niya yung mga tendencies, yung mga sweet spots ng mga kakampi niya.
Kilalang-kilala na niya. So wala nang period of adjustment para dito kay Durham. And you know, this is their favorite conference. They've been in the semifinals for the in this conference sunod-sunod in the past years. And even in the finals. So they know that this is the, especially frustration sila for the past two conference, they can go far in that tournament. So dito sila bumabawi. Gutom na dito ng Meralco.
Eh, kasi kayo, coach, ginugutom niyo sila eh.
Mas okay na kaysa naman kami nakutom.
Busog na nga kayo dito.
Matagal na rin hindi nabubusog. Ito, magandang opportunity to.
Maliksi giving up the duty foul, and boy, etong si Quals when he attacks with so much ferocity. Naramdam mo lang talaga athleticism niya with each gallop on the floor.
Alam mo, bagay na bagay talaga siya dito sa North Court eh. Kasi kaya niya makipagsabayan sa takbuhan with all these guards, quick guards. And now, even si Stan Hardinger, he's a quick big man who runs the floor. He loves to run the floor. And, you know, he's in good shape also.
Take a look at this rebound by San Hardinger. Yung basura naging ginto. Ang lakas move na ito hatid sa inyo ng New Cobra Vitamin C. Lakas at proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink. I like the stability that Mercado has brought to Northport when he entered the floor in the middle of this first quarter.
Oh yes. You know, he's not there for scoring purposes. Although, you know, he can still score in bunches. But yung talagang defensive assignment niya, trying to contain itong si Nusa. Although, yeah, that time, but, you know, yun ang maganda na nawala sa Northport as he take another steal.
On cue.
Yeah. Alam niya yata pinag-uusapan natin. Tumingin pa sa atin.
Pag minunod niya to, masasabi niya, I knew they were talking about me.
You know, iba talaga yung defensive presence ni Sol. As we mentioned, he can guard, you know, right now in this conference, he can guard players 1 to 5. That's how versatile he is on the defensive end.
Free throws para kay Mercado. Medyo malamig pa. And again, paalala lang po, you're watching the 2019 Honda PBA Governors Cup brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. Follow Honda's Facebook page, Honda Philippines Inc. for more updates. Nards Pintos on the floor for the Bucks together with the veteran Raylan Hugnatan. Kabila naman Russell Escoto and Jervy Cruz as well.
So ito, yung mga bigs lahat dito ngayon, yung mga bigs ng Northport, si Escoto, si Jervy, Kevin Ferrer, you know, they can shoot from the outside.
Karam will waste away the time against Ferrer, top of the key. Escoto naman natatao sa kanya. Karam going one-on-one. Beautiful! A rainbow from Ancho Karam and almost a steal. Quals elevating. Escoto can't finish.
Malamig pa itong si Escoto. Hindi niya sayang pagkakataon.
But still an impressive start to this ball game. Amante, ang Northport Bantam pair fighting for their playoff lives with a 3-point lead, 23-20 at the end of the first.
As you mentioned earlier, you know, yung last 3-4 games nila, winning by an average of about 19-20 points. Yung winning margin nila. So talagang dominant performance on a consistent basis ang ginagawa dito ng Meralco. And if you're a coach, on edge ka rin kasi ayaw mo magkaroon ng letdown game. Especially heading towards the playoffs. Gusto mo masustain yan ng matagal.
Second quarter na po. Hatid sa inyo ng New Cobra Vitamin C, lakas at proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink. The Balls after this one have one remaining game against Rainer Shine. And you're fighting to finish on the top 4 para meron kang twice to beat advantage. One more win will probably seal that already.
Yes, kasi if they go to 8 wins, so 3 losses na lang sila. And even if they lose their last game, tumabla sila sa amin. For example, even if we sweep our last game, they still have quotient over us at 3 losses.
Foul is going to be whistled once again on the ball. Ano yung nagustuhan mo sa opensa ng Northport in the first quarter, Coach?
Well, right now, everybody's trying to get involved sa offense. You know, it's not only Christian or the import. Makita natin nga si Sean Anthony contributing, even si Kevin Ferrer contributing also on the offensive end. You know, maganda yung ball movement nila. Hindi na masyadong tumitigil yung bola. Katulad yung last game lang.
And that's where Northport can be so dangerous, no? On paper, they've got so many shooters to surround etong si Stan Hardinger at si Quals.
That's right. At ito namang Meralco, itong all-Filipino crew nila is doing well. Kanina nagsiswitch itong Northport sa ball screens eh. Yan na naman, nagswitch sila. At dyan naman sila ngayon pinapatay ng Meralco on those switches. They're getting the mismatches that they like.
Oh, Karam steal. Dire-diretso against King, and Anjo Karam making an impact, and the lead is swinging to the Bolts. It's now a 3-point advantage.
Well, one of the biggest mistakes you can do against Anjo Karam is really just try to dribble the basketball a lot. Kasi he's one of the best guards that we have. You know, really likes to pressure the ball.
Pinahirapan niyo si Tenori nung finals, Coach. Naalala ko yan.
Tama yun.
At the biggest stage. Doon ako talaga na-impress kay Karam.
Yes.
A miss here by Northport. They've got to be careful to not let the momentum go to the Meralco Bolts. Newsom and Hodge, a 2-man game. Look at the strength of Chris to still get that shot over Jervy. And that's going to be free throws para kay Nunu.
And look at this, you know, ito na nga yung second unit dito ng Meralco. And they're the ones giving distance dito between them. Nakikita natin, ito na yung turnover. Karam now in a foot race against King and finishing it off.
Beautiful move there. Kaya naman yan po ang ating perfect move of the game. Brought to you by Daikin. Daikin perfecting the air. Nung nadulas si King, para siyang pating na nakaamoy ng dugo eh.
Oo.
Kaya ka na to. Magsata na.
At, well, yun naman talaga, alam niya, matagal na rin hindi itong si King, no? Matagal rin nawala.
Yeah.
Diba? Because of injury.
King's a guy, who averaged almost 20 points at one conference with Colombian. Still finding his groove after missing a lot of time in the first conference. Gabolanete over to Jervy. Specialty of the house yan. King, offensive rebound, taken away by Hodge. It's a 5-point lead for the Bolts. They are on the run. Nards, dire-diretso lang! Nagapinto get all the way with a rack attack.
Right now, itong Meralco second group is picking the defense of Northport apart. Kaya naman 7 na ang lamang nila on a 10-0 run.
Humiling ng timeout si Coach Pido Harencio. And this is what you said. Dire-diretso lang siya dito.
Diretso, walang umarang. Sa kanya, everybody expecting somebody else to get in front of him, pero wala. Walang communication, and you know, that's what you need to address. Mga teams that really play defense who really has a good chance of winning a championship.
For more on the defense of Meralco, let's turn it over to Riza.
Chuck, exactly what Coach Norman said, their defense has been their secret sauce. In their previous 3 games, kung saan nanalo nga sila, they've all held their opponents under 100 points. Ang pinakamataas na konti ay yung SMB na 99, Barangay Ginebra at 77, and yung recent Colombian at only 74. So again, if they would want to continue this journey all the way to that very elusive championship, dapat nga doon sa depensa, hindi sila tatabarin. Chuck.
Salamat, Riza. Itong depensa ng Meralco, Coach Chard, is it because of the system or the personnel they have on the floor?
Well, both. Siyempre, in practice, you want to lay down the grounds or the foundation of your defense, no? And of course, buy-in of the players. But right now, because they know they have a good import and they know they've been in a winning streak and ganado silang lahat. And they're seeing the results of good defense and what it brings, which is a W. So ngayon, talaga yung activity level up, playing the passing lanes, being aggressive, just talking, look at the help defense right there. You just awareness, not only on the ball, but off the ball. Yung weak side awareness nila is on point.
Yung communication, na-mention mo sa defense ng Northport, wala dun. But Look at Hodge sliding
makikita
at the
mo.
perfect time.
Yes, just just being in the way and drawing that offensive foul from Kevin Ferrer. So change in personnel. Balik na si Christian and yung import where ni Nico Elorde.
Coach Pido not messing around as he brings almost the entire starting five back on the floor. Almazan hindi umubra. 3.
Well, miscommunication, that's accidental defense na tatawagin natin dahil walang bantay, hindi lang pumasok yung tira.
Hodge and Stan Hardinger wrestling on the ground. This should be a fun matchup to watch as well. Itong si Hodge playing his way back into shape, and he's not going to give an inch to Stan Hardinger.
Oh, definitely. Both are tough players. It's not dirty, just physical. Playing for position. That's why it's a good matchup to watch.
Elorde wants Stan Hardinger in the post. Hindi maibigay. Qualls kontra Newsome. Qualls, step back. Jumper is wet for Michael Qualls.
Kung maging consistent lang yung perimeter game niya, that would be very dangerous for their opponents.
30-25. 5-point lead for Meralco. 8 minutes remaining in the first half. Newsome dancing with Qualls. 3 seconds. Libre si Karam. You gotta get up on Anjo Karam. That is his specialty. Yung buong buhay na pull-up jumper niya.
8 points for Anjo Karam. And again, miscommunication on the defense there.
And a steal. Newsome on the run. Trying to beat Elorde. And Newsome glides to the rim.
So good run once again. 6 points in the game for Newsome. And more bad news for Northport. Papasok na si Alan Durham.
After this timeout, but before that, we take a look as defense turning to offense for the Bolts. Newsome challenging Elorde in the air. At siya ang nagtagumpay. This beat me brought to you by Davis MCS Semi-Gloss. Matipid, colorful semi-gloss. Time on the floor ang hiningi ng Northport.
Right now, silang dalawa lang ni Christian ang gumagawa. Even in rebounds, he's averaging 16.5 rebounds. You can see Stan is averaging 10.5 rebounds. So that's a total of 27 rebounds combined. And as a team, they're averaging 50 rebounds, or more than half the production sa rebounding department between these two players only.
Newsome. Ooh. Was nagdoble na isip na hindi niya alam kung ibibigay kay Almazan. Pero siya natawagan ng turnover. They've been trying to dump it inside to Stan Hardinger, talking about Northport, but parang nababasa ng Meralco ngayon.
Yes, kasi yung dito na Meralco, well, I don't know if that's going to be the best idea because he's being guarded by Durham right now. Ito would be a better thing, involve him in ball screens. And again, miscommunication, not being on the same page on offense and in defense, that's really hurting Northport. 25 points so far for them in this game.
7 turnovers already in the ball game. Sama-sama natin panoorin at suportahan ang ating mga atletang Pinoy sa paparating ng Southeast Asian Games from November 30 until December 11. Kasama ninyong official broadcasters ang 5 at Signal. Sama-sama sa laban, sama-sama sa SEA Games presented by Smart. Baser Amer is back in the game pero hindi pa alis ni Coach Norman itong si Anjo Karam. However, Camolanete answering back with a 3 of his own.
Yeah, finally something for Northport. That's only their 5th point here in this quarter.
This defense of the Bolts, one of the best in the league, has come alive. Durham facing up against Anthony. Karam na naman. No. Mercado leaking ahead, and he will finish for 2.
Well, he did a defensive job, and then they rewarded him with that finish.
And again, things starting to stabilize with Mercado back on the floor.
That's right.
AD putting the ball on the floor. Pinto ang tumanggap. 6 seconds to shot clock ng Meralco. Pinto will try to muscle his way against Lanete. And John Pinto pull-up jumper is good.
He's really developed yung outside game niya. Back in college, yan ang bibigay mo sa kanya, tira sa labas. Pero dito, PBA has developed that aspect of his game.
When Stan Hardinger battles in the paint, parang wala kang ibang option kundi mag-foul. Uy! Durham and Stan Hardinger.
Well, I think, well, kanina pa sila nagbabantayan, no? So, there's a certain degree of physicality, and right now they're still talking to each other.
And Durham is one of the, one of the most calm imports we have in the PBA. It takes a lot for him to get really annoyed. Pero alam natin, magaling si Stan Hardinger sa ganyan.
Tignan natin kung ano nangyari dito on this drive. Ayun, naipit siya between two players, and then it was after this, pagtayo nito ni Christian, tsaka sila magkakaroon ng altercation.
And still trying to find out what happened, no? Pero itong si Mercado, siya nagiging peacemaker kay Durham tsaka kay Pinto. But bigla na lang pumuntok itong si AD eh.
Well, I think there was some holding or something. They probably were arguing to the same referee at nagka-pikunan sila doon. Ito makikita natin. Tinatanggal ni Durham yan. Hinahawakan. Ayaw lang nila mag-holding hands.
Holding hands while playing basketball, gusto ni Stan Hardinger.
Ayaw lang nila holding hands.
Amer back on the floor. Karam was brilliant in his stint with Meralco in this first half.
Yeah, you know, anybody na a possibly Coach Norman Black has been contributing. Not only in this game, in their past 4 games, kaya naman sila may winning streak, no?
Eh, parang ganyan, di ba, Coach? Pag winning streak, parang everything's a little bit easier to execute on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, you know, ang problema talaga dyan, yung consistency. And right now, at least, I think alam na nila yung roles nila. You know, the first group and the second group, they have their own identities. Yeah, it's easier for them. Whoa! Wala rin power up dito kay Qualls.
No one putting a body.
13 points para dito kay Qualls.
6-point lead. It's chopped down as Qualls with a rack attack. Getting all the way to the rim to finish above and over the Meralco ball. 6-point lead for Meralco as we head to this timeout. He's on the bench. 5 on the floor is Pinto, Amer, Nusum, Almazan, and Durham. Boy, Northport has been so physical with Durham. They have not given him any space or really any looks at the floor. Nusum against Mercado. Amer's got to create. Sent back that little scoop shot there by Amer. Anthony. Lanete. No.
Well, actually not the best shot you can get in that situation because they had the numbers. Could have been an easy layup for them.
AD contra Anthony. Pinto for 3. That's an air ball. Now hit it.
Yun nga, hindi natin alam. Assist kaya ilalagay ito para kay Pinto, no? Pero Durham, again, how did he get that position?
It's been a quiet scoring afternoon para kay Durham.
6 points. Oh.
Yeah. But he's also got his hands full with Stan Hardinger and Qualls. Qualls against Nusum. Qualls nowhere to go. Stan Hardinger free throw line. Jumper.
You know, not the best offense para sa Northport because nag-1-on-1 to si Qualls, but it still turned out to be a basket for them.
Almazan. No. Another stop here by the Batang pair. They can get to within 4 or 3. Mercado. Anthony for 3. Shots have not fallen for Anthony in the second period. Nusum on the run against Sean. Taken away by Nusum. A bullet pass. Here come the Batang pair. Stan Hardinger. Alanganin yung love. Napunta kay Lanete for 2.
Lucky break there. Wanted to give him a highlight. Pero mahirap yun with Durham there. Sol Mercado getting that steal. Really playing and giving Northport a lot of lift here in this game.
Is Meralco playing at the pace that Northport wants to play at now?
Well, actually, Meralco is also comfortable at this pace, no? But as we see that score by Durham. But they're more of a half-court execution team, itong Meralco. But, you know, given an opportunity, kaya rin nila makipagtakbuhan.
Stan Hardinger. Oh, that was just Stan Hardinger creating something out of nothing. Nag-pull the chair ng ating AD pero naabot niya pa rin.
9 points para kay Christian.
The Bolts are in a dogfight. Anthony diving. Qualls able to get it. Watch out, here comes Qualls. Comes that one home and smashes it in the rack.
And you can see how important this game is para sa Northport. See them hustling and really going after those 50-50 balls. At kanina nga, ang laki na naman netong Meralco. It was up by 9 and right now it's only down to 2.
Goes up. Yes. Basic basketball by the Bolts to stop that little run by Batampier.
Long 2 lamang para doon kay Nusam.
Less than 2 remaining in the first half. Stan Hardinger. Qualls. Dancing with Newsome. Jacking up a jumper. And nice little two-man game. No? It's chemistry of Qualls and Stan Hardinger they're developing.
That's right. Because if you can force that switch, si Newsome, si Durham mapupunta kay Qualls at si Newsome mapupunta kay Stan Hardinger.
Durham. Anthony and Qualls playing help defense. They're checking if they're going to count it. They're trying to see if Qualls was able to get there in time dahil nag-foul si Anthony.
Yeah.
Act of shooting, challenge pa niya by swatting that one away.
Well, si Durham ngayon kasi nalalaman niya he needs to be more aggressive on the offensive end. That's why he's really muscling his way inside. Look at that. Oh, nabura yung screen natin na wala tayo makita dyan. Oh, so not counted. It's not counted. It's not a goaltending violation.
So Durham working on an 8-point afternoon. Averaging over 30 and coming off a game where he was simply dominant against the Colombian Jeep. Here's a better angle.
Ayun, on the way up pa.
So Durham in his fourth conference with the Meralco Bolts.
Oh, you can see also, you know, this is Meralco's 3rd game in a week. So, medyo makararamdaman mo rin yan eh. You know, playing those, all those games. So, yun naman ang gusto take advantage itong Northport.
Dito makakalaman yung depth ng team, eh, no? Guys like Pinto and Karam, if they can really lend a helping hand. And even Amera's been quiet in this game, no?
Yes.
Probably still bothered maybe by yung hamstring injury nga niya that made him miss last game.
Oh, that's a good read. Saul, you know, knew that ito si Karam was fronting him, so he let Stan Hardinger pop out and ask for that lob. So that's just a good read of the defense.
Lead is down to 1 for the Bolts as Northport continuing to chip away. Newsome. Yes.
Newsome still continuing to play splendid basketball. 10 points in the game para dito kay Chris Newsome.
Stan Hardinger. They want the hands. They want it in the hands of Gabo. And Anthony is going to be called for an offensive foul.
Offensive foul on Sean Anthony. That's his 3rd personal foul.
Ito, titingnan mo ulit natin kung anong nangyari. Oh, well.
Sa pag ano ba?
Well, kumapit si Alain dito kay Sean Anthony. So I think Sean Anthony had a point. It was Alain who really held on to him. So bad break para dito sa Northport.
Meralco will hold for what could be the final shot of the first half. Newsome, full head of steam, strong around attack by Newsome.
3 seconds left. Enough time here to put up a shot.
Lanete. That will not fall, but still, despite a 5-point disadvantage, Northport has come to fight in this game.
Yes, you know what? That was a good run towards the halfway mark of the second period kasi iniiwanan na sila ng Meralco. But Sean Anthony really trying to be the pesky defender. Look at him dive for those 50-50 balls. Sumabot pa ito si Qualls. And this will lead to a fast break dunk para dito sa kanilang import.
That has been the kind of game that Northwood has come to play. At yan din po ang ating lakas move at sa inyo. The new Cobra Vitamin C Lakas at Protection Cobra, the #1 drink. We'll pause for a break here in the Nada Center and bring you the second half after this.
Not yet in double digits itong si Allen Durham with 9 points and 9 rebounds.
It has been a spread out type of offense for double digits si AD. Third quarter po, hatid sa inyo ng new Cobra Vitamin C Lakas at Protection Cobra, the #1 energy drink.
That's a good play designed to get Durham going here for Meralco.
Ang lima sa sahig para kay Coach Pido Jarencho is Elorde, Paolo Taha, Kevin Ferrer, Jose Hardinger, and Michael Qualls. Knocking down the three. It's a mare together with Newsome, Almazan, Aquinto, and Durham on the floor. There's Newsome hiding behind that screen from AD, but that's a miss. So another chance for Elorde. Coach Chart really struggled in the first half against the defense of Meralco.
That's right. But si Elorde is not really taking a lot of shots, trying to create for his team. But this good stop again for Meralco right now. Look at them run. But a good job by Northwood in getting back.
Newsome felt the contact. He will go to the free throw line for 2.
Well, they're going under on screens on Newsome. And Newsome, alam niya yun. That's why he's getting momentum. Once he gets that screen, and he drives strong to the basket. And again, si Newsome, he's the leading scorer here for the Meralco Bolts so far.
12 points in the game for Nunu. He's got 3 boards as well. Dinagdagan ng isa as he gets that first free throw to fall for Meralco. No, they're playing against a team that's hungry.
Yes.
And you made mention also, Coach Shard, no, that it's been a grueling part of the schedule for all teams. Now, obviously, hindi ka pwede gumawa ng palusot, diba?
Yes.
These are the games they really have to play and win.
That's correct. And as long as you're winning, okay lang sa'yo na maglaro ka na maglaro no? And, well, for Meralco nga, even though they've won those 4 games, and that put them in a position that if they win 1 more, they're in the top 4. And yun ang naman ang immediate goal ng mga teams ngayon, to be in the top 4.
Rock solid defense there by Quinto. However, offensive rebound. Boy, Elorde threw up a prayer against AD, but that did not get answered. Newsome. Oh! All the way to Travis Jackson, pero nakaupo si Jackson sa bench.
Yun na nga. At, well, you can see naman ito si Durham, no? Yung talagang how intimidating he is when they're inside.
Parang binato na lang para lang hindi masupalpal Nico can't get it to fall. Second serving. Wanted to lob it up. And kanina pa nila hinahanap si Qualls para sa mga alley-oop na yan.
Well, Nico's right now, he needs to settle down. I don't think he's sure what he wants to do. Kanina, yung kita mo yung tira, intimidate kay Durham, and then all of a sudden he takes a quick first shot on the outside. Luckily for them, they get the offensive rebound and Qualls troops to the line. 19 points and 8 boards already for Qualls.
I had a chance to chat with Sol before the game. Tinanong ko siya, so pagkawala ni Bolig, obviously everyone was down, but does that put more pressure on them? Ang sabi niya, it's actually an opportunity, a growing opportunity for Nico, who's never really been a long-term starter in the PBA. But dahil nga wala si Bolig,
yes,
binigyan siya na ngayon ng pagkakataon.
Yeah,
that's really how you do it, what you do with these opportunities.
Lahat naman ng players, yun lang naman ang hinihingi, pagkakataon. And right now, when it's given to you, you have to make the most out of it.
Newsome taking his time against Taha. Heat for 3. No. Almazan firing hard. May foul sa sahig. Mapipituhan. Naku, baka si Elorde pa yan.
You can see ito si Almazan. Yeah, si Elorde nga. Third foul on Nico Elorde. And si Almazan always in a good position to get an offensive rebound. Kaya naman nakita natin sa stats kanina, mas lamang sila sa second chance points. Good steal by Durham.
Oh, Qualls. Mukhang natapilok ha. Qualls is holding on to his ankle. Looks like he's gonna try to shake it off. Para may natapakan, but Qualls seems to be okay.
That's his second foul, 13th foul for Northport.
And while that was happening, Almazan with another rebound.
Yes, I mean, itong Northport's getting stops. Kaya nga lang, they can't complete those stops with a defensive rebound. And they're just giving a lot of opportunities here for Meralco.
Almazan missing that free throw, but he's coming off a monster ball game, setting a new career high in rebounding.
Kaya double-double nga itong si Raymond Almazan. And yung report nga kanina ni Riza, it was challenge. Akala niya siya yung china-challenge rin ni Coach Norman Black. Di lang niya naintindihan. si Durham yung kinakausap eh.
Assuming
pero good, maganda na rin naman. Nakita mo naman yung resulta.
Oh, excellent defense by Ferrer. No Sum getting it up. No go. Another stop na hindi na kompleto na
hindi na naman
Northport.
kompleto. Yun yung mga sayang na pagkakataon. You're down by 5. You're giving Meralco multiple chances to score. And it's very frustrating if you're trying to catch up. Eto ngayon, start na stop. Nakascore na naman ng Meralco.
Itong si AD Coach Charles is such a strong guy, but he has a soft touch also around the basket.
Oo. He's very smart. Kanina, nakita mo kung paano si Neil yung defender niya behind him.
Balls will work on Quinto. Balls. Elevating.
Gets a basket to go.
Able to get that one to fall as well. And Qualls felt the contact and was still able to capitalize.
Ito, makikita mo, nakakuha siya ng momentum dito. Kita mo, nasa likod na niya itong si Quinto. And, he jumps high. Possible na mapigilan siya at that time.
Silipin natin yung nangyari sa huddle ng Northport with this report from Riza Diaz.
Chuck from Coach Pido Harencio, that extra pass is the hardest to guard. So he's hoping to see better ball movement here in the second half. Napuri din si Christian Stan Hardinger so far because in the first half they were able to limit the usual production of Allen Durham. But knowing Allen Durham, he could just take over third or fourth quarter. So that's something that they should be worried about. Chuck.
Thank you, Riza. 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists from Stan Hardinger in the first half. And Ferrer and Stan Hardinger tag teaming. And si Durham sa loob.
Well, one man cannot stop to si Allen Durham. So, I mean, it's just credit talaga kasi primary defender niya si Stan. Pero, his teammates also needs to get some credit when helping him out. It's a pag-double team.
Almazan in the paint.
He's gonna miss some, but you like the shots. Yung underneath the basket, put back lang. He's been making a lot, he's missing some. So, mas gusto mo na yun kaysa yung wala kayong opportunity, maitira yun.
Alam mo, nabanggit ni Coach Norman Black sa press conference. Sabi niya, after the game against Colombia, as Ferrer looking for 3 and on the run, Darts Pinto, dire-diretso. Hahabuli ba ni Ferrer? Oh, the stop! And the side-to-side layup by Nard.
Euro step para dito kay Pinto. Gusto bawiin ni Kevin dito, but nandun na yung depensa ng Meralco.
Going back to what I said, sabi niya itong si Almazan happy sa production, pero ang dami niya mga bunny sa loob. Yung isusubo na lang, hindi niya maipasok.
Masyado excited minsan.
Sabi daw niya, relax daw, yung sabi ni Norman. Qualls fighting. No. Baka kailangan pa tagalugin ni Coach Norman para ma-relax talaga. Durham! Bigyan mo pa ng isa!
Right now, as we mentioned, itong Meralco, they're very good half-court execution team. But on opportunities, they will still run. And Allen Durham, makikita mo dito, 9 points in the first half. Pero dito, is pouring on his points. Ilang points na ba si Allen Durham ngayon? 15 points already.
That move is our Davis Paint Be the Move brought to you by Davis MCS Semi-Gloss. Matipid, colorful semi-gloss. There is a team that is starting to pull away, and it is not Northport. Kaya humingi na timeout si Coach Pido Harencio. 61-52, abante ang Bolts. How Meralco is comfortable really in transition. And correct me if I'm wrong, but in previous years, parang exclusively gusto nila mag-half court lang eh.
Kasi wala nga sa condition si Durham before. Okay. So they wanted to wait for him, not tire him out, and they wanted to last the whole game. So ayun lang paborin ng gusto. They want to half court execution. Pero now he's in shape. Ngayon, change up of defense na naman para si Meralco. They're zoning up after timeouts.
Anthony's on the floor for the bottom pair. Walls, Mercado. Taha, nagkakahiya ang tumira. May oras pa ba? Wala na nga.
24 second shot clock violation.
Well, again, the element of surprise, after sa timeout, you map out an offensive set against a man-to-man defense. And all of a sudden, you see the defense nakasona. So, medyo mentally, you would think about 2 to 3, takes away 2 to 3 seconds sa thought process. And then wala kayong ma-execute.
Oh, read perfectly by Anthony. Lamang si Taha. Hinabot.
Oh, he did not pass the basketball. That was just one pass away from a layup.
Amer, yes. First point of the game para kay Baser.
That's a 4-point swing right there. You had your two big guys sprinting ahead of you, and that's a big mistake from Paulo Taha.
And itong si Lanet is getting ready to sub, and I won't be surprised if it's Taha that's going to be taken off. Big boy basketball by the Bulldozer.
Well, kanina, itong defensive Meralco, they're forcing Christian to spin to the baseline, and that's where the help is coming from. But this time, hindi ganun nangyari kaya nagkaroon ng breakdown defensively.
Newsome, Pinto, Newsome, 3, Taha, board.
Who's will foul on number 5, Alan Durham. Substitution, Garza Mete for Palmatine.
Ito, makikita natin. Yung drenable niya, nasundutan eh. Yung una pa lang kasi, dapat na ipasa na. So, hindi na dapat na i-dribble na ilagay na sa kanan. Pero wala pa rin siyang control kasi ng bola.
When you're trying to catch up, every possession matters, especially with your play of lives on the line.
Oh, yes, definitely. So, right now, you're down by 9. So, added pressure on your part.
Amer! How he was able to get that up, I have no idea. Mercado pa natawagan na foul.
But again, who kept that ball alive? It was Almazan. Almazan doing a lot of stuff. And that won't show in the stat sheet because that won't count as his rebound.
14 seconds to shoot.
Into the game comes Karam, who was splendid in the first half. Meron siyang 11 puntos. Newsome curling off that screen. Oh, Newsome tried to smash it. Calls on the other end. Extra serving. Mercado will finish for 2.
Better execution of the fast break. A very unselfish play here for Qualls. He attracted the defense to himself first bago niya pinasa yung bola. Siya na rin nag-act dito as point forward. At yun, napunta sa kanya si Karam. Nung nalaman niya nag-commit sa kanya, tsaka na niya pinasa kay Mercado.
Mercado back in the lineup for Northport. Pasok ang free throw. That's a 3-point play. Lead is down 6 for Meralco. Newsome nagtitipon. Durham isolated against Anthony. Takes his time. Karam getting in the teeth of the defense, and Lanete smacking Karam in the face. That is going to be a foul.
And that's what you don't want to give up on the defensive end. You have the little guy on the floor attacking the lane, and then you give up a foul. I mean, since nga maliit siya, you want him to finish amidst the trees. Kumbaga, lagay nyo lang sa taas yung kamay nyo. Just try to disrupt that shot, make it a difficult angle for that shot. Don't bail him out with a foul. And right now, he will troop to the line.
11 points in the game for Karam. Gusto pang dagdagan. Habang nag-free throw si Anjo, sama-sama natin panoorin at suportahan ang ating mga atletang Pinoy sa paparating na Southeast Asian Games from November 30 until December 11. Kasama ang inyong official broadcasters, ang 5 at Signal. Sama-sama sa laban, sama-sama sa SEA Games presented by Smarts. So Karam entering this game was averaging 3 points per contest, but he has far surpassed that already.
Yeah, 12 points na para kay Anjo Karam.
Dan Haringer, jumper no. AD and Almazan in a two-man game with 9 seconds remaining. Newsome getting a lot of elevation there. Here's Qualls dancing with Newsome. And Newsom was right there. However, siya ang napituan ng foul. Binangga daw si Quals.
Oo, mahirap kasi talaga. Pag si Quals may momentum na. And you gotta be ready because he's a willing passer. Hindi pa naman penalty itong Meralco. The next foul will put them in the penalty situation.
It's Pinto on Mercado. Sol. Oh, natapik ni Stan Hardinger. And again, you've got two bigs, no, Coach Chart, who are so good at just hanging around the rim. No?
Yeah. Yung may instinct lang talaga to crash the boards. Marami kasi yung bigs, pag hindi sila yung tumira, ayaw na mag-crash ng boards. Titignan na lang and hoping that the ball will come to them. But these two guys, we're talking about Almazan at saka si Stan Hardinger, really they have that habit of crashing the boards.
Almazan. Beautiful set up there by Karam. But Raymond can't finish. In comes Hodge for Newsom.
But you can't really fault Raymond for those kinds of misses. You like the idea that he's really rolling hard to the basket and getting good looks. Again, yan na naman siya.
There you go.
See, give and take. You take the good with the bad. Miski na naman yung bad na yun, good looks pa rin eh.
And there hasn't been a lot of bad, to be completely honest, this entire conference. No. Sulit yung foul ng Meralco kay Stan Hardinger.
Yeah, well, that time naman si Stan Hardinger had him sealed, had Raymond sealed. So, nothing much as defense can do. Pangatlo na nito ni Raymond Almazan.
Itong dalawang manlalaro yung na-feature natin. But, thus far, Almazan has done his work on the defensive end. Ito naman si Stan Hardinger. Parang nagiging point center para sa Batang Pierre. Look at the numbers as Stan Hardinger is closing in on a double-double. Pero mitis ang unang free throw.
He practices free throws a lot.
He does.
So Raymond, nakipag-usap pa doon sa fans sa stands. You can't have that. You can't let that affect you.
Ito yung tinuturo ni Santi Almazan. Yung record namin, 7-2 nga pala. Well, that's the thing. Yan yung minsan nagbubuhay pa sa mga player di ba?
Yeah.
Pagka kinakantsawan ng mga fans. Nakasona dito yung Northport coach, Chart.
That's right. So let's see how Meralco executes.
That pass there by Mondo. Libre si Alain. No. It goes back to the Bolts. Durham, Maliksi. Another opportunity for Meralco to get some buckets. Alain for three. Wala na naman. Paundo trying to keep it alive. Napunta kay Lanete. Good effort there by Anthony. Quals extending, stretching. Stan Hardinger can't finish.
So Stan Hardinger giving them second chance opportunities as well. But in that previous possession by Meralco, they had 3 chances to score that time.
Northport testing the outside shooting of Meralco. Standing by with the report on Stan Hardinger is Riza Diaz.
Siya, Coach Pido, syempre is very impressed. At ang sabi nga niya, he's talking about Christian, he literally has all the time on the floor and of course in his young career here in the PBA to really blossom and reach his full potential. He's very excited kasi ang good thing daw about Christian is he's very responsive and he's responding in a very positive way. They're all excited. He's talking about the teammates, the staff, the coaching staff, na itong future na to, of course, as Christian would progress with the team, it's really just good things to come for him.
Thank you so much, Riza. Ito ako si Durham. So, lahat na lang binabangga niya. Gusto niya kunin yung rebound.
Pero yan naman talaga weakness ng zone, offensive rebounding. And when you're playing a team that has good rebounders as well, it's a big three here. One possession game ulit.
3-point shooting ng Meralco thus far is 1 out of 13 from beyond the arc. And Northport is daring Meralco basically to shoot. It's only been Karam that has been able to knock down a 3.
If only Northport can limit Meralco into 1 possession, 1 shot per possession, medyo okay sila eh. Eh dito, nakuha nila yun.
Quals. Mercado, Anthony, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Sean getting his team within one.
You know, you like the response here by Northport. They were down by as much as 11 points in this quarter after a good start by Meralco, pero they found a way and charged back in this game.
All of a sudden, it is Meralco that is being forced to adjust dito sa ginagawa ng Northport. Maliksi, supalpals mula sa likod. Paundo taking his time on getting the bucket.
Good break there, lucky break there for Meralco after that shot was blocked.
Oh, and presence of mind, almost a steal. Oh, Kakanam could have taken that away. 10 seconds on the shot clock. What a move! St. Hardinger pirouetting in the lane and able to still finish.
Well, yun ang talaga pinibigay ng depensa. Although the double team came just a split second too late.
Paundo. No.
Another possession here, another chance for Meralco.
Look at Northport challenging everything, but Meralco still able to get that floater from Karam.
Again, second chance opportunities. Yeah. That's what's keeping Meralco ahead in this game.
Meralco's gotten 17 offensive rebounds already. Qualls will waste away the time. Here's a screen from Stan Hardinger. Qualls, jumper ni Christian. In and out. But what a quarter it has been as the Northport bottom period offense has come alive. They scored 27 points in the quarter and trimmed down the lead of Meralco. Only 3. And take a look once again, Coach Stan Hardinger going to work in the third quarter. Yan po ang ating Cobra Lakas mo batid sa inyo. The new Cobra Vitamin C, Lakas at Proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink.
Right now that they feel good about their chances again. You know, they can't look too far ahead, sabi nga ni AD.
We go to the fourth period. Hatid sa inyo ng new Cobra Vitamin C, Lakas at Proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink. And for the second time in this ball game, Northport outscoring etong Meralco Bulls, and they did it kung saan parang palayo na itong Meralco, pero nakapag-recover naman yung Northport towards the end of the period.
You just want to give yourselves a chance to win it in the end, you know, and pagka nag-make ng run yung kabilang team, maganda nangyayari sa Northport, and they make their own mini runs at to get them back in the game.
Riza Diaz is standing by with this Meralco report.
Chuck from Coach Norman Black, he's not even worried about their offense with these 5 on the floor. Lahat daw to, kumbaga pwedeng tumira, lahat sila may magandang shooting percentage din. So in that last huddle, ang pinaka-reminders niya were just 2 things. Most important things that they should do to finish this ball game is to play very good defense and also get that rebound. Chuck.
And to the point of Riza's report, the last 2 games averaging only 75 points allowed etong Meralco. But so far, no, Northport already with 69. So the defense not up to the usual standards. But boy, Karam continues despite that miss to still battle. Di nakatingin si Qualls. It's a 3-on-1. Almanzan.
You know, and that was just players giving up on plays. Oh, and another turnover here coming off a timeout. But again, you know, if you're Northport, you gotta settle down. There's still, you know, 10:45 remaining in this quarter. Right now, you can't self-destruct after playing so well in 3 quarters.
But this entire game, no, etong Northport has been playing catch-up.
Yes.
Karam. No one able to stop Karam, the smallest guy on the floor, from getting buckets.
And his points are inside the paint. So, yun yung ano dun eh.
Yes.
Yun ang masakit dun. I mean, the smallest guy on the floor getting his points inside the paint.
It's not his mid-range. Saan sa coach charts?
I mean, somebody has to stop him from getting to the basket. You know, you can't allow that to happen. But again, bakit siya nalilibre is because yung conscious yung mga bigs to box out for prevent offensive rebounds.
I am honored to give this Davis Paint Be The Move to Anjo Karam. Be The Move brought to you by Davis MCS Semi-Gloss. Matipid, colorful Semi-Gloss.
Okay, 4 steals as well para dito kay Anjo Karam.
And again, he came into this game averaging 3 points per contest. He's already got 18. However, the job is not done because when you're playing against Christian Sandhardinger and Anthony, they will not rest until the buzzer has sounded.
That's correct. And marami pa namang oras. Only a 7-point lead for Meralco.
Newsome, Anthony, ang tumatao sa kanya. Alain, Maliksi to beat the buzzer. Maliksi getting buckets off the bench.
Oh, to beat the shot clock at that.
Ferrer, nagulat, ulang lumapit sa kanya. Elorde keeping the possession alive. Good second effort here by Northport. Let's see if they can capitalize. Qualls forcing things, and Newsome once again whistled for that foul.
You know, Meralco is doing this without AD on the floor, and that's a cue for Northport to really try and attack the basket. Makikita natin dito si Alain Maliksi, you know, with time running down on their shot clock. Eto, nakuha pa yung basket. And, you know, this all-Filipino crew of Coach Norman Black doing wonders here to start the fourth quarter.
6 points in the game para kay Alain Maliksi. Sama-sama natin panoorin at suportahan ang ating mga atletang Pinoy sa paparating ng Southeast Asian Games from November 13 till December 11 kasama ang inyong official broadcasters ang 5 at Signal. Sama-sama sa laban, sama-sama sa SEA Games, presented by Smart. Free throw's good for Qualls, down to an 8-point advantage for Meralco. Oh, Newsome putting the moves on Ferrer. Maliksi attacking Qualls.
Oh, that's not a good foul. You know, you can't just bump. Actually, sa lineup nga na yun, I mean, all these 4 players except for Nico Elorde, they can switch yung defensive assignment. So you really don't need to foul.
Taha coming in to replace Ferrer, who's been quiet in this game after that 3-pointer in the first half. Newsome against Anthony. Newsome feeling the bump and almost getting that roll.
Well, again, itong Northport, sinatsagala talaga ng Meralco. They're trying to break them down on ball screens. Northport is getting frustrated because without AD there, the Meralco talaga, they're forcing the ball inside the paint. You know, they're muscling their way inside. And they've been having success.
Ito yung mga minuto no, na dapat papanalunan ng Northport but
yes,
lumayo pa sila. And Alan Durham is coming back into the game.
Papalik pa to si Alan Durham ngayon. So, more problems here for Northport. But, nga, as we mentioned, there's still a lot of time left. And the previous 3 quarters, laging maganda simula dito ng Meralco. Tapos humahabol naman Northport towards the end.
9 minutes remaining in the ball game. Anthony, Sandhardinger, Taha, 8 seconds. Taha saan pupunta? Anthony, atake pa. Lumitaw ng 3. Wala yan. And Meralco able to clear the board. The rebounding battle has gone the ball's way. They're out-rebounding Northport 42-33. Oh, Almazan and Anthony wrestling in the paint. Got Pag-araw mo nga! Araw mo talaga, and the bench of the ball's going wild!
Pwede yata siyang pumikit na lang the whole game and then just take a shot.
Who needs Paseramer? Who needs Nards Pinto when you've got Ancho Karam and Fuego? Silipin natin ito, Coach Chard.
Napakalayo pa itong tira na to, no? Parang dinarts na lang yung board. Straight to the basket. Pati siya napailing.
Jumordan! Etong si Karam as we go to the timeout. At sa ating ikalawang laro, meron tayong maganda. It's also going to be Magnolia. They will take on this time the top-seeded NLEX Road Warriors.
Oh, another big game for both teams. Mahabol pa rin ang Magnolia. That twice to beat incentive. But NLEX really playing well this conference.
Anthony Sanhardinger
Christian
getting
Sanhardinger.
that bucket, stop the run.
Almazan is on the floor.
Official timeout.
Ano nangyari dyan?
Tinamaan, I think, on that drive by Anthony. I think he was holding on to his nose. So, well, let's take a look at him. Yan. Yun, tumama yung elbow dito sa may cheek ni Raymond.
Sa kaliwang pisngi.
Oo.
Alam natin, itong si Anthony, pag nag-drive, buwis buhay.
Oh, tama yan.
Siya, tsaka yung sumasabay sa kanya.
Yeah, that was a strong move. That was an incidental contact in my opinion. You know? So, I mean, both are warriors, so okay lang. Just play on.
You know, going back to this Karam explosion, Coach Chard, yung masakit dito is yung game plan for Durham and for Nosam and Almazan. And parang wala naman sa kanila sumabog talaga. It's when these guys, no, yung periphery, guys like Karam are the ones exploding. And you can't game plan for anymore.
Yes, and if you're a coach, yun naman gusto mo. You know, guys that don't really score a lot and then all of a sudden they have this games that they would just explode. But right now for Northport, Nico Elorde needs to be a Nico Elorde against Karam. You know, kasi pareho sila ng ng game eh. You know. Oh, let's see. It was off the ball. Almazan and Anthony once again. Well, that was off the ball. I didn't see that. Ito, tignan natin ngayon. Off the ball, off that screen.
Almazan wanted to give that screen very badly. Pero ganda ng poise ni Raymond dahil hindi siya kumibo. Talagang nakatayo lang siya, stoic na.
Yeah.
Durham against Sanhardinger. AD, no, boxed out there by Anthony. Almost a steal, and that is going to be a turnover.
And again, it was Newsome who gambled for that, and it paid off.
Sometimes there's pain in growth.
Oo.
Ganun lang yan. Sometimes you have to crawl before you can walk, ika nga. Almazan for three. Kinapos. Bola babalik sa Northport.
Well, it's still manageable, you know, 10-point deficit with 7 minutes and 4 seconds, but you know, it's not easy doing it against the Meralco's defense. Yun ang mahirap dyan. So Northport really needs to get some rhythm.
Oh, Qualls trying to bully Newsome. Anthony knocking him down. And Sean Anthony has come to play here in this fourth quarter. He's got 13 in the game. Less than 7 minutes remaining, and Meralco still with a 7-point lead. It's Karam who's having a career night. His previous career high was 16. So this is the best performance thus far in scoring para kay Anjo Karam here in the PBA. Maliksino. Ball will go to the bottom pair.
Well, Northport dodged a bullet there as Alain Maliksi wanted to get that 3-point basket back.
Taha, Elorde, Anthony, Sanhardinger, and Qualls. Qualls working on Nunu. Anthony once again. Good line, but Elorde flying in for the offensive rebound. Sanhardinger, Anthony. Taha, floater, wala na naman.
Yung mga frustration ng ng Northport. Malaking bagay sana yung basket na yon.
Ooh, an offensive foul. Mapipiton si Almazan, sobrahan.
Hinawakan niya kasi si Sean Anthony. He already had good field position, but he held him down with his hands. Yan, no? Tapos binakapan niya.
Well, that's the thing about Almazan. You love his intensity, Pero you'd love for him to always stay in control, lalo na dito sa mga crucial moments of the game.
You know, before, pwede yan eh. Noong panahon nila Boss Cap, si Alvin Patrimonio, he would really get down. Tapos aatrasan ka niya nang aatrasan, even without the leather. Pero ngayon, iba na yung rules natin. Uy.
Newsome crumpling to the floor.
Sean Anthony
down to 3.
Free!
Di ko nakita yung contact kay Newsome, but he just got out of that play.
Yeah. And right now, parang nagiging replay ito ng mga nangyari sa past 3 quarters, no?
Yeah.
Nabuhayan na naman ito Northport dito. Sa second part ng quarter.
Stan Hardinger's fired up. He's got to be careful. Ayaw mamatawagan ng technical. And this is a nice little run by Northport against Meralco.
Yeah. It's a big problem kasi whenever Durham sets a screen, you don't want to lose contact on Durham. But Durham's doing a good job of setting a rescreen. Dito, nag-switch na sila.
Taken away by the bottom pair. Here comes Anthony with Pinto to beat. Sean, bumomba sa ere, alanganin.
Loose ball foul on Elorde, I believe. Sayang kasi yung pasa was in between Sean Anthony and Pinto. Napalapit kay Pinto yung bola. If it were a better pass, ayun no, napalapit kay Pinto yung bola. Kaya he had a chance to steal it. Ayun ang tulak ni Nico.
Huli sa likod.
Yung mga sayang na pagkakataon. I mean, that would have been sure 2 points. Ngayon, another 4 points swing. Ito na naman si Ancho Karam, ang player na napakaswerte nitong araw na to.
Masaklap pa dyan sa foul ni Nico. Penalty pa, no, coach?
Oo.
So this career night continuing for Anjo Karam.
22 points and counting.
If you had told me that this was the Anjo Karam game, I would have said, really? With the way that Durham and all of these guys have been playing. At siya po, ang leading scorer ng Meralco Bulls dito sa ating laro.
Kaya nga umaasa siya na magtuloy-tuloy ang panalo para siya naman ang ma-interview.
Yun.
Para sa pagiging best player.
Para may iba naman, panay at good Durham tayo. Nico can't get it to fall. .36 remaining. There is still time, but Northport's got to rack up some stops once again. Only a 6-point deficit ang kanilang hinaharap. Newsome against Stan Hardinger. Newsome, wala. Got him for 3. When all else fails, Coach Char, just give the ball to Anjo Karam.
Oo nga eh, wala na. Good night na yun. I mean, right now, we just established a 9-point lead para dito sa Meralco. And Andrew Karam, with the way he's been playing, you would think he would be a marked man, but he loses his defender.
Look at the bench of Meralco exploding. And yan po ang ating Honda game-changing move brought to you by Honda.
Oh, it's a frustration because they were down only by 4 points. And then all of a sudden, barrage of points once again. Brings it up to 9.
Yung nire-reklamo ata ni Stan Hardinger is, I think he was hit dun sa tres ni Anjo Karam eh.
Oh, okay.
Technical foul on Christian Stan Hardinger for approaching the technical table.
Oh, yun na nga.
Christian Stan Hardinger out of the play court for missing a second technical foul.
Oh, and that's... Boy, that is what you do not want if you're Coach Pido.
Yes, because, you know, even though it could be down to 10 points, you know, 3 possession game kanina, 9, kundi lang na technical sana, and plenty of time, you still have a chance. Right now, really, the pressure is just creeping up on Northport.
Baseramer, nagbibigay na ng standing ovation dito kay Karam. You gotta love that yung bench map kung isa sa inyo yung may career night. Para mas lalo, parang kayo din na rin yung ano eh.
Of course.
Yung nagsiselebrate eh. Parang kasama kayo sa success niya eh. Let's see if Northport can still find a way. That'll help.
Yung sinasabi ni Coach Pido kanina eh, yung extra pass, yun ang kailangan nilang gawin. Kanina they're really looking away from that extra pass, but really have to trust their teammates.
And Durham called for an offensive foul.
Offensive foul number 5.
And again, Northport will have to play without Stan Hardinger.
Yeah.
Natawagan na ng kanyang ikalawang technical foul. The first one came nung nagkabuhol-buhol sila ni Durham nung first half.
That's right. And right now, yung nagiging point of attack dito ng Northport is that post on Qualls. But quick 2 na naman. That's a good basket because it didn't take too much time away from the game clock. And right now, the lead is down to 5.
Hindi pa lusot ang Meralco dito, ha? Dami pang pwede mangyari. Karam. Newsome. Almost a steal. Nunu jumper. Oh, the poise of Chris Newsome to still elevate.
Again, very frustrating because nag-fumble na sa bola eh. But di lang nakuha ng Northport.
Poste na naman si Qualls kontra kay Newsome. Any foul, hindi pa penalty ang Meralco. But that is going to go on Newsome once again.
Fouls out for 11. Chris Newsome. That's his 4th foul. 14 fouls for the Bulls.
Take a look once again at
14
close out
seconds
by
to shoot.
Lanete. Pero ito, nahawakan pa rin at naiangat ni Chris. Northport running their plays once again through Qualls in the post, coach.
So dito, a quick shot na lang siya, ill-advised shot because he had the defender right in his face.
Ferrer on an island against Durham. Good defense by Kevin, excellent, but it will stay with the Bolts.
Really a tough matchup here for Kevin Ferrer. Trying to guard itong si Alan Durham.
Sanay itong si Ferrer dumipensa ng mga imports, lalo na sa Governor's Cup. And Ferrer, yan yung shot na gusto niya ibigay kay Durham eh. Narinig pa natin yan eh.
Yes.
Ano? Gumagano pa si Ferrer eh. That's what I love about Inares. Up and close and personal tayo sa mga players dito eh. Karam swatting away Elorde.
1.3 seconds on the shot.
Everything is, if si Karam, if he could put this game in a bottle, tapos iuwi niya, tapos every game nila, bubuksan niya lang ulit so he can play this way, I'm sure he would do it.
Panonoodin ni Karam to habang buhay, pati na kanyang mga kapag-anak, lahat ng mga kaibigan niya. Sigurado yan. Ferrer babawi pero hindi umubra.
Wala na. Frustrated na masyado itong Northport. You can see it in their body language with the shots that they're taking.
Last 2 minutes.
Huling 2 minuto ng larong ito. Atin sa inyo, the new Cobra Vitamin C, lakas at proteksyon. Cobra, the #1 energy drink. Karam jumper. No, pero may Durham. Naiangat! Tignan mo pa ng isa!
Again, because napakalakas yung katawan nitong si Alan Durham. Mahirap talaga. That's why may kumpiyansa yung mga gwardiya tumira sa labas because they know there's nobody really can body up against Durham inside. They can get offensive rebounds. That was a hard foul, but even better finish para dito kay Alan Durham.
Big boy basketball. Durham just out-jumping, out-muscling Kevin Ferrer inside. And again, this is happening because of the ejection of Stan Hardinger. Wala na silang pantapat kay AD.
Oo.
So, di mo naman talaga masisi itong si Ferrer. But that's life. Sometimes guys are just bigger and stronger, and Durham completing the three-point play.
To Northport's credit, the last 2 games nga ng Meralco, they only allowed 77 points sa kanilang mga kalaban. Ngayon, naka-85 na ito Northport. So, mas maganda kaysa dun sa mga huling nakadalawang laban ng Meralco.
Tama ka dyan. However, they still need more because this offense of Meralco is the one that's also improved bukod sa kanilang depensa. Karam for 3!
Anjo Karam
30 points para dito kay Anjo Karam.
Wala na akong masabi. I just want to make every sentence good because you do not know when these kinds of games will happen, but this is what every player dreams of,
That's
no?
right.
Sean Anthony 3.
Nasa PlayStation mode na itong si Anjo Karam eh. Now look at the score. Kung titignan mo na lang at the end of the game, Sipo mo, tambak. Tinampakan na naman Meralco and Torma. But it was really close.
Yes.
You know, all throughout. The Meralco really just doing enough.
Northport battled valiantly, without Robert Bolick. Again, still nursing a knee injury. He's going to be out for the rest of this game, of this conference. Coach Norman is looking around. Mukhang si Bong Quinto ang ipapasok. And Newsome.
Fouls out of 11. Chris Newsome penalty. Chris Newsome, 6 fouls. Substitution ball came for Chris Newsome.
Solid game for Chris Newsome. Behind this Anjo Karam explosion, he was also able to provide stability. Finish with 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Yeah. Well, again, you can see how ready Meralco is for the playoffs. I mean, not leaving anything to chance, taking care of business. Solid game defensively again for them. And you know, and when you get yung mga contributions na yan.
At ang huling dalawang laro ng Northport, NLEX tsaka Barangay Ginebra.
Oo.
Yun ang mabigat. But that's life in the PBA. Sometimes there are soft parts in the schedule, sometimes there are tough ones. And if you're Northport, you've just got to battle through that. But the man dribbling away the time is the man of the hour, Anjo Karam. A brilliant performance. And he just delivered Meralco any career game the best dito sa kanyang stint dito sa PBA.
That's correct, you know, and si Karam finally makapagpahinga na.
Abangan niyo yung replay. Highlights.
Panonoorin niya lahat yan. At lahat ng mga kamag-anak niya.
Sa ngalan ni Coach Char Del Rosario at ni Miss Riza Diaz, my name is Chuck Arenat, and thank you so much for watching the 2019 PBA Governors Cup live on ESPN5. Stay tuned as the defending champions Magnolia Hotshots will take on the NLEX Road Warriors.